Hey there, my name is Drew Creel. I wanted to talk a little bit about my 8-string guitar from Pasquale Custom Guitars. I've had a few friends and other people ask about this guitar, so I figured I'd just make a video and just give you the complete rundown on it. So without further ado, I guess I'll start with the woods that this guitar is made out of. So for the body wood, we've got mahogany, and just had a lot of luck over the years with that as a body wood. And then for the top of the guitar, we've got African Padauk, which is a cool reddish wood that grows in Africa. Just bear in mind there's no stains or anything on this guitar other than just a little bit of sealer to keep the sweat and the other things out. And then for the neck wood here, we've got a single piece of Pau Ferro. So you see a lot of necks constructed out of like 5 pieces of wood and just a whole concoction of just not good pieces of wood. But what we've got here is a really cool, like marbly, kind of chocolatey looking piece of Pau Ferro. It's really pretty unique. And then for the fingerboard wood, we've got what we call wenge or wenge, however you want to pronounce it. But it's like a really cool, like feathery kind of looking wood. A number of years ago, I was playing a Warwick bass, which was like a great instrument. And the entire neck was made out of wenge, and I just loved the way it felt, and it was very snappy and bright. So I wanted that as the fingerboard here, and Frank Pasquale put it on there and just totally crushed it. So. And what kind of ties this whole guitar together is the fantastic hardware from Hipshot. So we've got some tulip style open gear tuners. These are just super low maintenance. You can literally just put the string in once and then lock it and you're good to go. And then for the bridge on this guitar, we've also got a Hipshot bridge, which it's super low profile. It just like stays out of the way. It's not bulky. It's just, it holds everything in tune, and it's just a solid instrument. So, and then one of the other things that I wanted to talk about in more detail about this guitar are the pickups in here, which are made by a company called Nordstrand. And Nordstrand makes primarily, I think, bass pickups for various manufacturers, but they also do guitar pickups as well, and their guitar pickups are just phenomenal and fantastic. So I wanted to go with something that was a little bit different and unique. I originally wanted to put just kind of a name brand thing in there and just go with it, but I ended up playing a 6-string guitar that had the Nordstrand vintage hot humbuckers in there, and I was amazed by like the clarity and the articulation and just the overall punchiness of the pickup. And so Frank Pasquale reached out to Carrie Nordstrand, and we kind of came up with this 8-string Nordstrand vintage hot humbucker, and it is just crushing. So it's a passive pickup, but it's very hot. So if you compare it to a Strat, I mean, to me it sounds like it's 15 to 20 dBs louder than like a Strat pickup. So it's very, very hot. So when I play with this thing live, I usually turn my boost off. That's how hot these pickups are. But the overall clarity when even you're playing with a lot of gain or just a lot of effects with clean stuff, it's a really, really clear and articulate punchy pickup, and that's why I like it. So what we're going to do now is check out a bunch of different sounds from this guitar. So here we go. Alright, so here we are. We've got the orange Thunderverb 200 mic'd up close with SM57. There is a little bit of buzz in this room, but I assure you it's not from the guitar. It's just from the lighting in here. So we'll start with just the bridge pickup. This is just the clean bridge pickup. So. We have this guitar wired is when I go to the second position here, it's playing out of, well, it's one of these coils here. So that's what this sounds like. position is the middle position, which when we did the wiring on this, we decided to do the two coils, one from each humbucker. So that's the middle position on this guitar. Okay. Next position is just that one coil from the humbucker. Okay, and now for just this humbucker right here. Okay, so the last thing you're probably wondering is, does this guitar gent? And not only does it gent, but it does it really, really well. So that's because of this Nordstrand vintage hot humbucker. I can't say enough good things about these things. I love them. But I just love it because I can play really, really huge, mushy, muddy chords, and you can still pick out the notes even though we're playing in like the bass register. So okay, not gent right there. Now this is what we're looking for.